So, Dillian, you're back on the big stage. How much have you missed these big events?
A lot, man. Obviously, we're in the game to try for a title and put on big fights and big events. So, yeah, I miss it a lot.
Your last two fights, your sort of comeback fights, what have you taken from them?
Just I need to get in better shape. Just I need to get in better shape and got some rounds. And yeah,
At that time where I used to be an amateur boxer, and during COVID, we had 2 years we weren't allowed to fight, and I felt like I kind of lost my purpose a bit. And I thought, Joe, your time, how did it feel?
it definitely feel like that. It felt rest because I was going through some dark things as well. It wasn't just like in COVID, you never had no choice, but I had my choice taken away from me because of misfortunate circumstances, and I was fucked, but got it done.
How happy are you now to be back and then in these big fights?
I'm very happy. The first name came up, I took it right away, and it's big juggernaut.
Your old almost saying, I remember I used to have a T-shirt yours that said "Maximum Violence" on it. Is that what you want to be bringing back on?
Yeah, I try and bring maximum violence every time, man. Sometimes I try to bring too much violence.
And what are your thoughts on Joe? Obviously, he's that fight with Chisora. There's a lot of people that think maybe he should have retired by now. What do you think?
People think I should have retired by now. See, boxing fans is the worst fans in the world. One performance, they write you off. And they come and have a good performance, and then they all of a sudden, oh, you're miraculous. No, just if you fight the best guys, you're gonna win. You're gonna lose. And that's why I actually respect guys who fight good guys and lose them. I have more respect for them than these guys that fight patsies and pad their record.
Yeah, that is the thing, isn't it? When you're in 50-50 fights, eventually you are going to get beat.
50-50 for a reason. And we should be happy that the guys is actually willing to fight each other and want to fight each other. But boxing fans are boxing fans.
His kind of mantra has always been, he walks forward, no one can knock him out. But now it kind of almost looks like those punches have maybe started to have a little bit of an effect on him now. Do you think that?
You can only take so much punches, man. His main defense is get hit. He does have a little bit of movement, but his main defense is get hit and absorb them and wear you down. His whole thing is wear you down, wear you down. So whether it's defending or moving or getting hit, you just focus on wearing you down.
And you've always been, I see, your punch of choice was always the left hook. Mm-hmm. Is that something that you think I can land that? He doesn't really have a lot of movement.
I can land all punches. Listen, the left hook lands when it lands, but I just try to land other punches, but the left hook, I have good timing in it, and it just lands. I'm not a specific left hooker. I look for the left hook. It just, I guess I have good timing in it. And the other guys, stay away from other punches, but the left hook's a bit harder to evade.
I spoke to your coach, Buddy McGirt, before your first comeback fight, in a way, and he was like, look, Dillian can still be champion. Like he was adamant. Is that something you feel as well?
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't come back. I'll come back because I believe I can still fight for the title and win the title. It's hard. They don't get me wrong. It's hard to even get back to the title, but it's still possible.
You were obviously chasing that WBC title for years, and it was almost a thing. How you never got your shot against Wilder, it was criminal. Does that still hurt in a way that you never got to fight him for that title?
Life is life, man. You move on. Pain is temporary. So you move on. I don't really think about it too much anymore. I happened I had my shot. Fight a few was way harder than the fight at Wilder, but shit happened.
And finally, he's just cancelled his comeback fight, Deontay, and I was just wondering so he announced it, but Shelley Finkel, his manager's just announced that he's off. So
Wilder's lost his mind. His mind's gone. Where did it go? I don't know, but it's gone. His mind is in the ether somewhere. I don't know. I think he should have stopped, man. I don't think he should come back to this because he's achieved so much and done so much. He's got so much money. What's he come back for? If your mind is not in it, your heart's not in it. And that's what he's showing us. I'm not saying it isn't, but that's what he's shown us in the last few fights. So he should just leave it.
Not somebody you'd be interested in fighting again if he sticks around, or
I'll fight anyone. If you move up to heavyweight and they'll pay me, I'll fight you.
Appreciate it, Dylan. Thank you.